Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Marvel Select Carnage. So yes, here we have Marvel Select Carnage, a figure that I have been anticipating forever, and I finally managed to pick one up. His prices online right now are ridiculous, so I had to wait until I had a chance to go to my local comic store. And he is almost perfect. He is just awesome in so many ways. I'll get to the reason why he's not perfect in a minute. But let's go ahead and zoom in with the articulation, sculpting details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, start off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Carnage. Here's standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. We also have Marvel Select Venom and a Marvel Select Spider-Man. Now, this is my main issue with Carnage. He's really tall. He's taller than Venom is. And sometimes Carnage is depicted as being tall, and maybe taller than Venom is, but not generally. And I feel like it looks really weird with them right next to each other and him being so much bigger. Him just being next to Spider-Man or something is probably fine, but whenever you have him and Venom together, it looks a bit weird. Other than that, of course, he is much bigger than a Marvel Legends and Marvel Universe figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Carnage. Alright, moving on our 360 spin, here you can see Carnage. He is all black and red. All of the little design bits of his symbiote are all sculpted in, so that's all very nicely textured. Other than that, there's not really a lot going on. He has nice muscle detail and stuff, but he's really just all black and red. Really cool looking, though. Exactly what Carnage should look like, really. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpts. Head sculpt-wise, Carnage has 3. He has his classic head, his Cletus Cassidy head, and then he has another head. I'm not entirely sure what that's based off of specifically. It's kind of like the Ultimate Carnage head, but not quite, so I assume it's just based on some design of Carnage that I'm less familiar with. Either way, they all look cool, and those can be popped on and off for whichever design of Carnage you prefer. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. As far as Marvel Selects go, Carnage's articulation is practically perfect. He's got a ball peg here in the neck that goes up and down really well, rotates, really good mobility there. Ball joint shoulders, in and out, forward and back, bicep cut, single joint elbow, wrist hinge, and rotation. He's got a really nice abdominal joint here, waist cut, hinge hips, in and out, forward and back, thigh cut, double joint knees, hinge, and pivot. So you can get him into pretty much any pose you really need to. He's actually pretty much got Marvel Legends quality articulation, really. Now, Carnage comes with several accessories and alternative hand parts, so let's go ahead and look at those. Carnage comes with 2 of his standard big clawed hands, and they also have like little blades coming out of them. And then he has one really big scythe kind of hand, and one shorter kind of short sword spiky kind of hand. Those are all really cool, so you can interchange those for however you want him to start stabbing people. And then he has several tendril bits. He has 2 shorter ones, 2 bigger ones, and then he has 4 long tendrils. These can be plugged into the several holes on his back and shoulders or into the ones on his forearms. And here's what he looks like with a lot of his extra pieces attached. I also stuck Venom's tongue in his mouth because it kind of fits, and I thought that might be useful information vaguely. Anyway, that wraps it up for Carnage and all of his accessories. Let's move on to the packaging. Carnage comes in the standard Marvel Select packaging. Big window here, Marvel Select Carnage. Carnage logo down there at the bottom. Artwork on the spine of Carnage. And then on the back you get pictures of the figures, a little description and other figures that are available, Zombie, Magneto, and Cable. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Carnage.
Alright, that wraps it up for Carnage, so until next time, goodbye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.